Hey y'all, I'm back and we're on. Let me set this up right so it don't fall. We're on Song of Solomon, the last two chapters, 7 and 8, and that's what we're going to read. So, get in the camera. Let's get started. Oh, wait a minute, before that, I'm sorry. I forgot, I read, some people wonder why I read the Bible online. Because some of us don't have the Bible or don't have the version of the Bible I read from. I read from the KJV, which is the King James Version. So, and I read it so everybody can know what's in the Bible. When I was growing up, I let Oh, I'm sorry, that's my cat. Let me let her in. I'm like, what is that? How long you been there, little girl? Yeah, well, you better stay your little tail in here and stop running out that door. I'm trying to tell you. But anyway, when I was growing up, I didn't read the Bible. I mean, I used to sit in church when I was a little girl and read passages out of the Bible. But I was a little girl. I mean, I couldn't have been no more than six, 7. But I still read it. I was always a great reader. Learned to read early. But anyway, I used to let people tell me what was in the Bible, and I believed it because they said it was in the Bible. And when I started reading the Bible at my old age, I didn't see those things that were in the Bible. Now, they might have read something and translated to whatever they meant. I'm not saying they were liars, but they might have just translated into what they meant. And instead of me telling you what's in the Bible, I'd rather just read it straight from the Bible. Y'all ask God for understanding and you know what it means. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what it means because what if I'm telling you wrong? And I'm getting my understanding from God just as you are. So maybe whatever he wants me to understand, I understand, and whatever he wants you to understand, you'll understand. You ain't got to understand the whole Bible, every single word in the Bible. He might not want you to. He might want you to understand what he needs for you, what he has for you in your life. Now I'm prophesying. And I ain't no preacher. I just, want people to understand why I read the Bible. So you will have the word yourself and not somebody tell you what the word is. So let's get started anyway. Let's get back on it. How beautiful are thy feet with shoes, O princess daughter. The joints of thy thighs are like jewels, the work of the hands of a cunning workman. Thy navel is like a round goblet, which wanteth not liquor. Thy belly is like an heap of wheat set about with lilies. What? Okay. Thy two breasts are like two young roes that are twins. Thy neck is as a tower of ivory. Thine eyes like the fish pools in Heshbon by the gate of Bath-rabbim. Thy nose is as the tower of Lebanon, which looketh towards Damascus. Thine head upon thee is like Carmel, and the hair of thine head like purple. The thing is held in the galleries. I have to read that one again. Thy head upon thee is like Carmel, and the hair of thine head like purple. The king is held in the galleries. No, you just came in. How fair and how pleasant art thou, O love, for delights. This thy stature is like to a palm tree. and thy breast 2 clusters of grapes. I said, I will go up to the palm tree, I will take hold of the boughs thereof. Now also thy breast shall be as clusters of the vine, and the smell of thy nose like apples, and the roof of thy mouth like the best wine for my beloved, that goeth down sweetly, causing the lips of those that are asleep to speak. I am my beloved, and his desire is toward me. Come, my beloved, let us go forth into the field. Let us lodge in the villages. Let us get up early to the vineyards. Let us see the vine flourish, rather the tender grape appear, and the pomegranates bud forth. There will I give thee my loves. The mandrakes give a smell, and at our gates are all manner of pleasant fruits, new and old, which I have laid up for thee, O my beloved. Oh, that thou wert as my brother, that sucked the breast of my mother. When I should find thee without, I would kiss thee, yea, I should not be despised. I would lead thee and bring thee into my mother's house, who would instruct me. I will cause thee to drink of spiced wine of the juice of my pomegranate. His left hand should be under my head, and his right hand should embrace me. Who is this that cometh up from the wilderness, leaning upon her beloved? I raised thee up under the apple tree. There thy mother should. Let me read that again. There thy mother brought thee forth. There she brought thee forth that bare thee. Set me as a seal upon thine heart, as a seal upon thine arm. For love is strong as death, jealousy is cruel as the grave. The coals thereof are coals of fire, which hath a most vehement flame. Many waters cannot quench love, neither can the floods drown it. If a man would give all the substance of his house for love, it would utterly be contemned. We have a little sister, and she has no breast. What shall we do for our sister in the day when she shall be spoken for? If she be a wall, we will build upon her a palace of silver. And if she be a door, we will enclose her with boards of cedar. Get out of there. Get out of there, Goofy. I am a wall, and my breasts like towers. Then was I in his eyes as one that found favor. Solomon had a vineyard at Baal-Hamon. Baal-Hamon, I don't know. He let out the vineyard unto keepers. Every one for the fruit thereof was to bring 1,000 pieces of silver. My vineyard, which is mine, is before me. Thou, O Solomon, must have 1,000, and those that keep the fruit thereof 200. Thou that dwellest in the gardens, the companions hearken to thy voice. Cause to me to hear it. Make haste, my beloved, and be thou like to a roe or to a young hart upon the mountains of spices. Alrighty then, that is the end of Song of Solomon. Did I say Ecclesiastes before? I meant to say a Song of Solomon. 7 and 8. That's the end. That's the end of Song of Solomon, period. But it's chapter 7 and 8. Remember to always ask God for understanding of anything I just read. I read yesterday and that I will read tomorrow. I am not a priest, a minister, a pastor, or anything of the sort. I am just a reader and follower of the Bible, learning and getting understanding from God, just as you are. So, with that said, Have a blessed day. And remember, God is. Walk with Jesus. Because when you walk with Jesus, God shows up. Love you.